At All In, seemingly the patriarchy was dismantled, and Adam Copeland comes out, returns to AEW, comes in the ring, tells you to find yourself. Wanted you to give us your reaction to all of that.
Tony, my name is Christian Cage, and I'm an asshole.
That's just true words, never been spoken.
Now, I'm the type of asshole, you can hold the microphone, it's your job. Now, I'm the type of asshole that's numb to the world and everything in it. I don't care who's left in my wake. I don't care who's hurt. I was obsessed with becoming the AEW World Champion. In that revolution this past spring, I walked into Los Angeles ready to fulfill my destiny. I signed the contract, I stepped through those ropes, I hit a picture-perfect spear, and as I got up and I looked down at the canvas, I caught a glimpse of my past. And for one split second, I'm conducting my business. I became an asshole with feelings. And it cost me everything. And in the days and the weeks that passed, you're trying to piece it all together. The noise just keeps getting louder and louder to the point where my own family is questioning me and pointing fingers. And Nick and Kip, I didn't realize that your nuts had dropped and you had the courage to actually stand up to me. And I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is you questioning me, because you haven't earned the right to question Christian Cage. Because when it comes to this business, I'll put it in these terms for you. When it comes to I'm conducting business, I said. When it comes to this business, I've spent more money on rental cars making towns than either one of you have made combined in your entire career. Now, you want to know why I didn't stick to the plan? Well, it's simple. I didn't think the three of you were competent enough to pull it off. So I took a risk, a big risk. But again, I ask you this, Nick, Kip, Shayna, what would you know about taking risks, huh? Sitting in the lap of luxury, riding my coattails while I made enemies left and right with the things that I said and did. In fact, there's probably a lineup out that door of people waiting to maim me for what I've done. As for you, Adam Copeland, I heard what you said out here a couple weeks ago when you reminded everybody of the things that I said and did to you. How I said I was going to snap your neck and make you a cripple and do it in front of your children with a smile on my face. How I said I was going to take extra special care of your wife when it happened. Even the things I said about your mother, but the question I have for you, Adam, were the things that I said really that bad? Because you're not going to come out here and act like you don't understand the game within the game now, do you? Huh? I mean, you yourself were an opportunist. You did some pretty unsavory things yourself to make it to the top, Adam. So maybe you should get off your high horse and look at it through that lens, because I'm pretty sure when you look at your bank account and the accomplishments hanging on your wall, your head I'm conducting business. Your head rests pretty easily on your Alaskan king now, doesn't it? Now, as for the last time I saw you, Adam, you told me to go find myself. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. But I do know this. You and I are so different. But somehow, Adam, somehow, we are the same.
Now, where does all this stand now with the patriarchy? Can you explain what's going on? You told me your feelings.
The patriarchy embarrassed me at All In when they left me laying, Tony. They decided they didn't need a patriarch anymore. And Nick even said that I'd passed my expiration date. And you're right about one thing, Shayna. I did have a hard time getting up that night. But trust me when I say I've found myself in holes before in the past. Now none of those holes were as deep or as gaping as the last time I was with you, but I always managed to claw my way out. Now maybe you guys had a problem with the way that I ruled. Maybe you thought that I ruled with an iron fist, but the things that I said and did to you came from a place. They're a product of the scars of my past. The things that you are saying and doing come from a place of entitlement. The entitlement that I handed you. Now, Nick, you think you got a little success now, huh? You win yourself a championship and you think you got it all figured out. But let me ask you this, Nick. How's it gonna go when you have to show up and answer for all those things? What's gonna happen when you have to show up and actually fight? Say what you want about Christian Cage, but when I show up, I always answer the bell for the things that I've said. Now, Nick and Kip and Shayna, especially you, Nick, I'm going to stand out here and I'm going to admit it right now. You have more talent than I do. You were the prodigy, and I did care about you. I protected you from everything. And you have the audacity to call yourself the new face of AEW now and forever. Well, trust me when I say this. You have every tool to be that, but you're going to have to go through Christian Cage to get there. Nick Wayne, in your young life, you already have one dead father. And now you have another father that's just dead to you. Because of this very moment, Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian, I disown you.
Strong words from Christian Cage, but it certainly seemed like at All In Texas, Taz, that Kip Sabian, Nick Wayne, and even Mother Wayne certainly had the upper hand on the patriarch.
Oh, definitely. They had enough of Christian. I mean, he's alive. He made some valid points in that. Well, hold on here. Shayna
Wayne. Oh, that's Kip Sabian trying to come from behind. Oh, wait! Nick Wayne came flying in with that Ring of Honor Television Championship title belt.
Did you say
Christian Cage didn't see it coming. He never stood a chance.
I disown you. I disown you.
Nick saying, I disown you.
And now Shayna with the chairs. Christian.
Oh, boy. Oh, geez. This is not good.
Christian Cage rising up and a brutal concerto delivered by Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne.
I disown you, Christian. I turn my back on you.
You know, Christian Cage was out of action for 7 years with neck injuries. I'm not so sure he's going to... This is not good for the rest of his career.
Wow. We're going to have to get Christian Cage some medical attention.